Hey guys, not so sure exactly what to say in this video, but I know I just want to get this out into the world, and I want to get my audience aware so that you guys know a YouTuber who is near and dear to my heart passed away today, and that's the star of the Angry Grandpa Show, which I imagine if you're a fan of me, you're probably a fan of his too, because he was part of what I like to call the little rage sphere here on YouTube. Me and McJuggernuggets and Waffle Pones and of course Angry Grandpa, Kid Behind the Camera, the work they do with our little rage videos, people destroying stuff and breaking stuff, and we all know each other. We've been friendly for years. I consider Michael a friend, and I hope he considers me one as well. Um, and his dad, the Angry Grandpa, passed away today. And I want to talk about that a little bit. First thing I want to do is spread a warning that Michael has been putting out. There is no official GoFundMe or anything like that. I don't know if they ever will take any money, but if they do, they will probably do it through their official channels and official Twitter. Do not donate any money because you're getting scammed. If you want to do something for Michael and his family right now, I think the best thing is to send them a little bit of love. If you want to write them some fan mail to one of their P.O. boxes, if you want to send them a tweet, if you want to send them an email, something like that, I'm sure an outcry of love like that can help. I've reached out to him today as well. There's only so much we can do right now except wait. If you're unfamiliar with the Angry Grandpa or you want to remember him right now, you can go to his Angry Grandpa channel, Grandpa's Corner, watch some stuff there. That's a great way to help right now, I think. Clicks and views or whatever, but I just think keeping Grandpa's memory alive is about the best thing we can do. And I'm really sad that I never got to meet Grandpa, and I never really got to speak with him much. We did interact once. Way early on, I saw his viral video about pecan pinwheels, which you should look if you enjoy that raid stuff. You're gonna love that video. I reached out to Michael and said I wanted to do a parody of it with my Francis character, and he gave me permission. And so I created one in which Francis goes into the kitchen and destroys everything, searching for his hidden Mountain Dew. And that is one of my most viral videos. Now, I was already a few steps in the right direction here on YouTube, but that video went big. And it's one of my most viral ones to this day, probably my most recognizable video. And a lot of people don't realize that the inspiration from that was directly Angry Grandpa and his son and the wonderful job that they did there. But I think what Grandpa did, not just for me personally, and did for a lot of different people, is they represented a demographic that's very poorly represented on YouTube or elsewhere, especially mainstream media. Because a lot of us grew up in fairly dysfunctional homes. A lot of us grew up with a lot of anger and a lot of pain and a lot of scary stuff going on. And that was represented here on YouTube by the Angry Grandpa Show. And they did a really, really good job of it. Because the very first time I saw one of his rage videos, to me, it felt like home. And that's why I was such a big fan. That's why I watched so much of it. And over the 10 years that they were making videos, you got to watch Grandpa go from, the trailer park, which he didn't like very much, in a family situation that he wasn't very happy in, to really in a wonderful home with a wonderful family. And it's an amazing journey to watch. It really, really is. And it's far more inspiring than anything I have ever done. It really is. It's a YouTube story for the history books. It is, and Grandpa is a YouTube legend in my mind. I don't feel like, I don't know. What they did was so much more real than what me or Jesse ever has done, in my opinion, because it felt exactly like how I grew up. It looks exactly how it was when I grew up. And, I don't know. I'll have to say it again. It felt like home. It really did. So God love him. And I wish I'd got to meet him, and I wish I'd got to interact with him more. He did see my parody of him, and he made a response video threatening to beat me up with a baseball bat if he ever found me. What a great man. He is a hell of a man, and he will be missed. But the thing about somebody like Grandpa is they live on. Even if he's not here anymore, I think for people like me and for millions of youngins, as he called his fans, he's going to be here and here for a really, really long time. So Michael, best to you and your family. If there's anything I can do to help, let me know. And guys, if you want to help, go watch some videos. Remember Grandpa the way that he wants to be remembered. He's a hell of a guy. And leaves behind a hell of a family.